Did you see the one comment from one of the recent videos?
I did not.
They were like, you need to get Daw's dually on there, see some more action on Daw's dually. People want to see the truck, you know? People want to see the truck. We're gonna get people what they want, man. This is it. It is the 20th. That means it is the last and final day for you guys to get entered to win the 5th gen. If you haven't heard, if you've been sleeping underneath a rock, this truck and trailer and 10 grand of cash going to one of you guys just by entering on wrenchworks.com. Grab anything off the website. 20 times entries are still alive, but this is it. The last and final reminder, because tonight at midnight, it is all over. It is all gone. Let me tell you something. All of our previous winners, number one, never thought that it could ever happen. Number two, they took like a small chance. They grabbed something off the website to support the channel, support your boys, and they got entered. And they got the phone call from me saying that they just won a truck, trailer, and cash setup. It's insane, it's wild. I know you guys have probably been thinking about it. You're like, I should, maybe I shouldn't, but I'm telling you, you will not regret it. You support the channel at the same time, you get some sweet merch, and you get a chance to win this entire setup. This thing is absolutely beautiful. It is breathing right, it is sounding right. We have got a FLEECE Cheetah charger on there now. We got a brand new CP3 from S&S. This thing is dialed and ready to go for whatever you want it to do. And if you don't like the 24s, you can still get the 17s. I'm excited to see who takes this baby home, but that's it. That's the last plug of the video, the last intro of the 5th gen, because after this, it is all done. So make sure you guys go get entered. What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to another video. Currently Saturday, doing just a lot of catch-up stuff. We got young Daw's truck in the shop here. Dawson and his boyfriend Cole are getting ready for, what is it, Orange Beach Invasion? I don't want to say it wrong. The kids are getting let out of the house with permission slips for the weekend by themselves. Watch out, nobody in that county is safe because they will be unsupervised and at a show together. So we are getting Dawson's truck ready. I'm gonna kind of be in and out, helping him a little bit. He's gonna be doing some filming, but we're gonna be on his truck a little bit and kind of just bouncing around doing miscellaneous. Like I said in the one previous video, we're just gonna start filming stuff and just whatever it turns into, just because you never know what kind of live action is gonna be happening. But the whole premise in the beginning here is to help Dawson kind of fix up the rig, fix up the old girl for Orange Beach, right?
That's right.
So what do we got on the agenda here?
For starters, order new clips when you do taillights and your, clapped out 3rd gens here.
4th gens need them too.
Yeah.
Every time you take apart, order hardware for any lighting that you take apart because it all breaks.
Factory or broken versus Amazon. These were $5. Got here in 2 days.
But you can't put in your new lights if your hardware breaks. So
you might want to. Otherwise, they sit there and flap, and it just looks bad. We can't have that.
Cole and Dawson will be in the AlphaRex booth. So if you guys are going to Orange Beach Invasion, you want to go say hello to the girls or the boys, whatever you want to call them. They will be there. Their trucks will be there in the booth, and you guys can go say hello to them. But I will not be attending that one. So go play with them. But a little surprise, we're not going to give it away, but if you can't find the AlphaRex booth, you will be able to see Daw's head about probably 4 miles in the sky. It's gonna be so big, it's actually gonna be the sign to enter the show, because something's happening for the show in this general area, and it's gonna be, whether it's your style or not, it's gonna be all the sauce. Seeing that we don't really care about towing at this current moment, we're gonna take apart your rear suspension again and fix this. While it may not be completely finished, done, it is gonna get bagged, so we're temporarily gonna fix the thigh gap there a little bit. So, and your Wang Gang tailpipe action was the other big one.
Oh yeah. Everyone has seen the old big Wang Gang here. I'm gonna chop that and move it up.
That got quickly temporarily put on there, and we're gonna take a little bit, just a little bit more time. And
there's a lot of quick things that happened a day or two before a show on this old gal.
So this time we got like just a few more days, you know.
So if you guys order, you know, some nice Amazon special 4-chin mirrors, make sure to check the bottom of the box, because it's not going to come with studs, but at the bottom of the box is fresh new studs, and you don't have to take apart your old mirrors.
Dawson's in the shop last week. Let me paint this picture for you guys. He's like, man, I can't put my mirrors on. I was like, why? He's like, the new mirrors didn't come with studs. Man, mirrors always come with new studs. Always. I'm like, did you check the box? Are you sure? Like, you double check. I'm not gonna be dad. I'm not gonna go check your box. Like I'm sure you're fully capable of like opening up your packaging and like making sure the hardware is there or not there. If you say it's not there, I'm gonna believe you. Fast forward 2 weeks later, we took studs out of other mirrors that we had. I'm like, here you go. We got studs. No big deal. So he's going about ready to throw the box away. He's like, no. I'm like, let me guess. He found the hardware that was in the box. So that is the gist of what we got going on. So we're just gonna get to it. We're gonna get some work done. We are a little bit closer to putting the cab lights on there. I had to clean up all the mess on the top of the 15, but those should be done. You know, who knows where the day is headed, but we're taking you guys along for the ride anyway. So here we go.
Got the tow mirrors on after we figured out the stud situation. So there we go. Now next steps are fixing the exhaust. Gotta get this thing tucked up onto the body line right here. Originally I was going to cut a couple inches out of this section, which would bring it forward and up at the same time. But after looking at it a little bit more, I think I'm just going to cut this off and re-weld it up closer at a different pitch and see if we can't get the same result, because looking at it, the hanger location would have to be moved. I'm not sure how much height I can really get out of this without moving a long way forward, and I don't want it sitting right behind the tire. Switching gears from the exhaust, we're going to take the wheels off and get it prepped to drop the leaf springs out of this thing and see how much lower we can get the back.
We're getting ready to drop it like it's hot, dude.
Yeah, we gotta cut the overloads and then install.
We're just making it happen one way or the other. Not towing rated, but it's gonna be slammed.
Who tows with a dually? That's
Who tows with a dually, dude? That'd be too practical. To explain kind of what we're doing here a little bit, and we've kind of refrained from doing it like this because technically, again, like we mentioned, it's not going to be very suitable for towing. We're not even really sure. I've never actually done this much removal, and seeing that this truck is a dually, it's obviously a little different than anything I've done previously before, because Dawson's main leaf pack on a 3rd gen only had 3 leafs in it, which is kind of odd because normally like 25, 3500 single wheels, you got a stack of them. So removing 1 or 2 is not that big a deal if you got airbags, all that other stuff. So the fact that he only had 3 to work with and an overload, like normally people take out overloads all the time. That's not really anything huge. So we're gonna take out the overload, but then the only thing that's left is 3 main leafs. So we got 1 on the top, that's our main one, and then 2 on the bottom. And as you can see, really the only way we can drop this truck is get into the main leaf pack, which only has 3 to deal with. So that's what we're doing, and we're playing with it a little bit. And again, we're gonna put it on the ground. I have no idea exactly how this is gonna look or how much drop it's gonna have with only running 2 leafs. Again, this is a temporary setup because after this is, you know, at some point he's gonna get cut completely apart. So not super concerned with it as far as anything safety, but depending on how many bros you have sitting in the bed of your truck this weekend.
This?
You just turned your rock light on?
This, you know, crusty things, please do not judge. All of that will be cut out and new. So.
I think you're the only one that's worried about that, buddy.
I am.
I know.
That's okay.
You're scared. Okay, well, we're gonna get back to it. All right, what do we think, friends? Scale of 1 to 10. Do you think anything is going to catch fire outside? Well, we ran out of gas. So, to the cutting wheel.
Alright, go for it. Really got me there. Oh, dude. That's perfect. Now, alright,
Now we'll see if it's perfect.
do me a favor, jump in the bed. Dialed. Dialed. Oh, that's so great. That is so great.
It's still like 3/4 of an inch higher in the back, so I mean, it won't look tooted. Just when you got your yee boys in the back going like this.
Dude, when you drop the driver's side jack before the passenger,
I didn't do that on purpose.
it almost hit the fender. If you look at the video, like my face goes really big.
Right on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh, because it was like this?
Yeah, because it was,
Oh,
you know, she's
so make sure you don't
flexing.
hit any RTI ramps or whatever, and then you're good.
Yeah, your driveway.
All right, well, there she is. New and improved, delicious Dawmobile. We got her dropped. We got the old Cannon Launcher 5000 re-welded up in the back. She was so low she needs some exhaust work. Dawson Love all over again. He almost forgot that it's 1 o'clock in the morning. He's well past his bedtime. All right, back this unit out. We need to see it out of the shop. This damn limousine you got here. Bro, where's your rock lights at, dude? Dude, how are you gonna have a show truck and not have rock lights, bro? It's too low? It's too low to have rock lights?
It's on order like my son's really window.
Oh, that was good. That's what we've been needing. This is exactly what we've been needing. It's gonna be too low. You have to, oh my gosh. That is it. I just gave you the sound. It's gonna be too low. This is exactly what we've been needing, Willie. Yeah, Lord have mercy on anyone who deals with this man on a regular basis when he puts his new wheels on. Goodness gracious. Bye. Love you. Bye. Yeah, see you later. Let me know how the test drive goes.
Love you guys. Bye.
That was like half a DAW takeover right there.
You know,
whew.
I got a couple talking clips in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if people unsubscribe after this video, we know what happened. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Sorry, gotta go. Sorry, go team. Go team. Go team. Sorry, my bad. My bad. All right, love you. Bye. Next day, which would be Sunday. So we're carrying over the weekend video into Sunday. Quite a bit of jump in time, but Dawson's dually is now kind of pretty much complete for his little show experience. As you can see, we've backed that out. We got the 5th gen in here, just finished up the last video you guys probably saw on the CP3 conversion. If you haven't seen that video, go check that out. Little mid-video reminder that that could be your truck, but it ends today. Ends today, probably hours. The last plug that you'll ever hear on that truck. These are honestly my new favorites. You got a flag and a piston all in one. I mean, I don't know how you go wrong with that. But anyway, we're back in the shop. It's a little bit later, and this is kind of like my quiet time where me, myself, and I can kind of get some of the miscellaneous stuff done. I'm like Captain Miscellaneous, honestly. So the 15 over here is kind of getting a little bit of attention. We've got our Boost Auto mirror lights done. I think you guys saw that. If not, switchbacks are in, they're wired in, they're done. And we are done with our new Recon cab lights. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. The Recon Ram, and Cam's even told me too, like the Recon Ram cab lights for whatever reason just are a little underwhelming. And it's kind of funny because the switchbacks that Cam uses in the headlights are honestly bright enough to be headlights. Look at how bright they are compared to the Boost Auto lights. Honestly, super bright. This is just more of a bigger light. Thumbs up on this, thumbs up on the Boost Auto switchbacks. The cab lights, we'll shut the lights off. If you're gonna get Recon cab lights, don't skimp on, they offer the little 3 LEDs or the OLED, like the strip, the bar. Those are the ones that you want because those are gonna be probably your brightest option, way brighter than their base level ones, let's put it that way. All right, let's see what we got. Like, look at these dang things. Golly, I have to shut those things off. I will definitely give them a big improvement over the older ones. The next thing up on the list for this truck is I have to rotate the tires. Like, guys, this is the non-glorious BS stuff that still has to get done, right? Like, we have to rotate the tires. We haven't rotated them, and they are showing that, so we have to do that. We still got some things and stuff to do on the Shorty. I mean, the list like never ends for any of the trucks. So it's like, pick your poison, come out here. How many hours you want to work? Just like focus on this, and there's never a done on pretty much anything. But kind of enjoying spending some time with the 15. Busted out the vacuum cleaner, kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Giving everything a little bit of a rehab here. So 15 is kind of getting that treatment. If there's one thing that I will swear by, and I would never steer you guys wrong, this stuff right here, this heavy cut, I don't care what kind of grime and nonsense you got on your crap. Like we just did a little bit right here on some of these machined windows, because you can see what happened, maybe. Yep, that was my fault. And on our really nice shocks, we have a little bit of corrosion. The dually is even worse, but this stuff for aluminum, if you really got to get into it, man, this is good. And a shameless plug, yeah, I mean, it's good but you can also use my code and save some dollar bills. So I also used it on this tip right here on the Shorty, and this thing was gone. Like I was ready to throw it in the trash. And it is still not perfect, but I mean, these are all getting handy jobs, so there's not even a machine involved. except for these bad boys. One of the many things that we saved from the red truck, just for honestly testing purposes, would be this turn signal switch, because on top of quite a bit of the rest of the things with the shorty, everything turns into a story, and I hate that. I don't mean to like be long-winded about all this nonsense, but if you purchase something out of state in Kentucky, you have to bring it to your motor vehicle, and they have to do a little inspection, and that inspection requires headlights, turn signals. They check a bunch of nonsense. If you buy it in Kentucky, they don't care, right? But if you buy it out of state, well, the shorty was bought out of state. We have to go through the vehicle inspection to put a plate on it and drive it on the road legally. And the turn signals don't work correctly. So we're gonna start with this. By the way, I'm wrecked. A couple of you guys pointed it out, and as OCD as I am, I did not see this about the shorty. And kind of wrecked about it, and it just added to the list of things that we will fix on this thing, because at the end of the day, I don't care. I still love it as much. I don't care how much work it needs. I am still going to love it. If you look at this door right here, take a look at the curvature. Honestly, I seriously don't even know how I missed that. Honestly, because I'm just in love with the damn thing. Let's look at this door. Notice how there is no curvature. If you know where a door is, let me know. I highly doubt that we're gonna find a PXR regular cab door. I'll just have one painted, and then we'll be done with it. But let's just get back to work. Claim to know exactly what I'm doing at all. Just rub on, rub off, you know, no big deal. And there you go. I'm not a polisher. I don't know what I'm doing. You just put it on the towel, you scrub a dub, and next thing you know, you're better than you were before. That's all I gotta say. So, I'm sure they won't have any problem coming back to full life, but even just peeking through the wheel, it doesn't look like total crap anymore. So, whew. Good job. All right, hopefully an easy fix for our rear signals not working. Go ahead and try our brand used turn signal switch. Most people don't realize access to these just needs to be with a steering wheel like this. Otherwise, not a bad deal. All right. Holy smokes, I can already see it. So what was happening before was it would do the opposite side and or not even work. Man, if that fixes that, I will be so happy. Yep, there it is. We can now get a plate. We can now get a plate. Sweet. Yes. All right, well, as of now, I am calling that fixed. Yes. I'm so pumped because we took this apart, like all the interior's been apart literally just for this switch, which I have not had time to put in. Yes. All right. We got her, boys. It is actually a surprisingly pretty nice day out. The last couple days here have been absolutely cold, and I am not about it. It is time for spring and summer to get here. Guys, before we close out this video, this is it. Your last chance, your last reminder to get entered to win the 5th gen before it is gone. Tonight at midnight, done, over with. If you're here at the end of the video and you haven't gotten entered, I would strongly suggest you take just a small little chance and go get entered, because it could pay off huge. It could pay off huge. That thing could be sitting in your driveway. How insane is that? But that's it, guys. That's gonna wrap up this video. We will see you guys in a video very, very soon, but stay tuned. We'll see you. We're zooming in on your new rig. There it is, your new truck that you just won from Wrenchworks because you went online. You grabbed something from wrenchworks.com. You got entered to win, and you won an entire truck, a brand new trailer, and 10 grand in cash. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? It is actually a thing, and someone is going to be getting that phone call. And that could be you. That could be you. But you didn't take a chance. You didn't take a small little chance. You didn't get entered, and you missed out. But somebody else did. And somebody else got an insane truck because they took one little chance. Just saying. It's wild.